Hello, fellow math educators. I wanted to walk you through one of the examples I used early this year when we went to an online format. So the purpose of this video is I'm going to show you how to insert links into a Google Doc. Now you could be wondering, why would I want to insert links into a Google Doc? Well, there's a really good reason. If you're like me, you use Google Classroom as your learning management system, which means that you have to upload things kind of one at a time. And that could be very stressful for students if they see that they have three links of things to do for one day, when really one's just an article to read, one's a video, and one's a Google Doc. So what you can do is you can put that all together in a Google Doc and just upload that one item. And that makes it easy for students because it's a one-stop shop for their entire activity that day. And it gives you some options of creating some self-paced activities and adding some extra directions if you need to. So what I'm going to do is I want my students to read an article. Now, this is from the Washington Post, and it was a really interesting article about how to flatten the curve. And this came out earlier in the year. But what I want to do is I want to put a link to this so my students can read it. So I'm going to copy the link, come over here, and I'm going to highlight what text I want to make the link. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Universal Design for Learning, that is basically creating technology so that all people can access it. My advice to you is make sure that whatever you're linking has descriptive text. So you're not just putting link here. If you notice here, I'm describing what it is. I've actually put the title of the article and I'm putting a link to it. Now, the reason you want to do that is you want that to be available for students to have a screen reader. So they have a screen reader, it'll read the text to them, and then they can follow the link there. So make sure you're using that descriptive text. Don't just put link here. Put the title, something like that, so that way a student who needs that screen reader can have it. So that's it. I have highlighted, I right click, and then I push link. And so that's where you insert your link, apply, and you're good to go. So the next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to put in a YouTube video. So I wanted to put this in as well. So I copy my link again, and using those principles of UDL, I have the title here. I'm going to right click, go to link, copy and paste, and apply. So now it's ready to go. I've put links to those resources for my students so they can then review it and answer the following questions. Best of luck.